All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Friday, May 30th, and it is set by Paul. What a joy. Friday crossword by Paul. Anyway, let's have our cryptic clue of the day. I know at least one of you will get this immediately. Strangely sleepy, Silver King. 5-7. Strangely sleepy, Silver King. All right, let's see what Paul has for us. Dictator broken by dismissal, rub salt in wound. I think the definition is going to be a phrase that means rub salt in wound. And for the wordplay, I think we have to have a dictator and their name is going to be broken up by a word meaning dismissal. Who is the dictator? Idi Amin? Pol Pot? So many of them. Yeah, but what's another phrase that means rub salt in the wound? I'm drawing a blank. All right. Issue, hurdling boat in discipline with obstacles. Oh, I think it might be a sporting discipline that has obstacles in it. Oh, like slalom or maybe a horse, what do you call that? Dressage or horse show one. Equestrian, that's the word I was trying to think of. Issue can be a child of some kind. And I think that's going to go around a type of boat. But I don't see it. How about dead round? A double definition, I suppose. Dead round. No. Old money has Ivy League member in clover, say. Ooh, I think it might be an old currency. It's a very clever surface with the Ivy League. You immediately think of old money. The old, not the nouveau riche, the opposite. I think we're going to put an Ivy League member, Yale, I suppose, inside a word for, well, clover could be considered a weed, I suppose. So is there a shorter Ivy League member? Is MIT part of the Ivy League? I don't think they are. I think they're a newer. I may have to look up the Ivy League. All right, one, not drinking alcohol, tiniest amount of Cinzano, spat out by duck. Yeah, I think it might be. Usually one not drinking alcohol is TT in wordplay. But here I think it might be an abstainer of some kind. Tiniest amount of Cinzano is the C, I think. Am I saying that right? I remember it used to be advertised a lot when I was younger. Maybe we have to think of a 7-letter duck, which of course could be the verb to duck. And that's going to give us the abstainer. Pioneer, we call them in Ireland. I should know that, and I should be able to think of a duck. All right, how about very soon? Plague carrier brought a flame. Is it going to mean very soon? I think the plague, wasn't it carried by fleas, maybe? Brought a... No, Play with leading character in turmoil, case of denial in general. Oh my goodness. The leading character in turmoil is the T. I wonder if the definition could be to play with, to toy with. Oh, the case of denial will be the outer letters, the D and the L. And are they going to go inside of a word for general? Or the rank of general, GEN? Yeah, I don't see that. All right, going back to the acrosses. Peer offering testament on seafood shortly. Yikes, not getting that. Sea monster finishing off Balearic Islands. Do we get the last letters of Balearic Islands? Well, it's not ICDS. Maybe it's a three letters sea monster plus the C, and then islands is the definition, but there's something funny going on with that question mark. No, pressure on America if a shambles to all appearances. Pressure is usually P. I'm thinking shambles is telling us to anagram. Maybe? Yeah, so we need 10 letters. I'm wondering if it's P plus America plus if. And I think the phrase is going to mean to all appearances. No. Will claims Dick works near building site. I think it's going to be something to do with a will. Like testament is 9 letters. Or will claims. Is there a word for claims you might make on a will? I shudder to think what Dick might be. Works near. Oh, I'm wondering if building site. Could that be an anagram of site? No. Deal stuffed by the sound of it. All right, I think it's going to mean deal, but that can have a lot of different meanings. And it's going to be a homophone of stuffed. And that can have a few meanings. This is terrible. You might want to, I don't know, fast forward on this one or just skip it altogether. Good to see message about humanity originally attributed to monastery. Is it going to mean good to see or monastery? I think humanity originally is an H. Oh, and we're going to have a message about the H. I wonder if it could be an adjective to do with attributed to monastery. It seems a funny phrase, but like Franciscan, I mean, good might be G. Good to see. No. Party leader has admitted telling stories to lose the plot. Well, when I see the telling with the apostrophe, either it's an anagram and we need the other letters but not a G, or I'm wondering if it could be a word like lion, lying, and we drop the G in the same way. And it sounds like a party leader has admitted whatever this word is. Oh, maybe we have to put the name of Keir Starmer, what's the name of the Conservative leader? Badenoch. And I think it's going to mean to lose the plot. I presume the one letter is going to be an A. Yeah, I don't see it being an I phrase, but I have no idea. All right, particular area, part of body, doctor showed, foot. Again, another phrase. I usually like these, but today they're not doing anything for me. Could it be a particular area? Oh, something like neck of the woods. Part of the body, of course, is neck. Ah, yes, and then we doctor our anagram showed foot. Ah, that is one where I think I'm just like so broken and abandoned to my fate that I think it freed up my brain to just use a little bit of lateral thinking for a phrase for a particular place. That was fortunate. All right, is this the turning point? Having curbed expression, 1-0 ahead of an Italian team. Oh, could it be an Italian team? Oh, AC Roma, something Milan. Yeah, with the 1-0, I think we're going to have an I and an O ahead. Oh, or maybe I and nil, N-I-L, ahead of An. Oh, yes, I think it might be. What is the Milan football team? Oh, I know it. For some reason, I keep thinking Real Madrid. Um, Hold on, I'm pausing and going to shake my head a bit. Oh, of course, Inter Milan. Definitely should have known that. I don't fully follow the wordplay other than, and indeed it may be wrong, but sure, if this is wrong, I'm going to be very disappointed. Certainly the ahead of Anne. Ah, yes, so the one is there, and then the nil begins there and finishes here. And it has curbed or surrounded a term which might be an expression, certainly in mathematics or computer science. Yeah, definitely. So thank goodness for that. All right, let's finish the acrosses. Blue nose Republican in scumbag. Oh dear. Well, Republican I think is going to be an R, so we need a 3-letter blue nose. It's probably going to end in a vowel, and that's going to mean a scumbag. I have no idea what even a blue nose is. That like a knob, an aristocrat? Ah, maybe no, maybe we have to put the R inside of scumbag, and that's going to be a blue nose. Still don't know what that is. Sun features European article in reports. I wonder if it might be Sun features. I'm thinking of something like solar flares. European was probably E, and then article A or the or an. Now, reports might be a homophone indicator, but I think it's going to be inside a word for reports. No, credit given to journalist via bank. No, don't see that. All right, back to the Downs, spectacular drop. Oh, I'm thinking immediately some waterfall, and yeah, looks like something falls. Not Niagara, Victoria maybe as champion. That would be a victor. Hits the canvas. Ali's arms held up. Um, oh, hits the canvas is falls, and then it goes around the I and the A. The outer letters are arms of Ali, and they are held up or reversed. All right. Ridge in black rock for insect. Yeah, I think it is going to be an insect. Black is probably going to be a bee. And then rock could be an actual geological rock, or it could be the verb. And we put a word for ridge. Ooh, I'm thinking a rim. Well, I was thinking of oh no, brimstone is wrong unless Inter Milan. But B rim stone, but that's not an insect, right? Brimstone and treacle. Used up looking at new token for beer. I'm wondering if it is going to be a beer of some kind. Also wondering if new token might be an anagram of token, but then we need two letters for used up. Yeah, unless it's going to just be a reversal of up. PU, but I don't know what beer begins with PU. And then where would that K go after the N? I don't see it. Grant that's secured, absolutely not for the French clergy. I'm wondering just about finance, but I don't see that really. Absolutely not for the French is going to be non. So is it going to go there? Yeah, so I think it's going to be clergy. And I think we have to put, oh, I was just trying to think of a canon is definitely a type of clergy, and then wondering if there might be canonry. And I think that must be it because of Cary Grant goes around the outside. That's a new one on me. Beastly and brave rule on ineffective banks. Oh, more banks. Is it going to be beastly? And then what is ineffective? No, I don't get that. Squat, where food processor stored by operative. Okay, I'm thinking a word for squat. And yeah, the food processor is your stomach, your tum, and that is stored by a spy or an operative. Afford to listen to island. Afford to listen. Could it be a homophone? And then is there a word that sounds like afford and is actually an island? Capri. Oh, I think there might be a Scot. Well, of course, there's loads of Scottish islands. All right, I think I've looked at everything once, and I started to get a few later on, but really pretty awful. Okay, so this credit, oh, a credit given to a journalist. Yeah, I like that. Is a byline. Isn't it a byline? And via is by. Now, why is bank line? I don't quite get that. And maybe I'm wrong. Although it does support the island being Capri. Afford to listen. Capri. No. But surely it is a byline. Oh, another Y in a funny place here. Sun features. Oh, sun features might be rays. Maybe that goes after European article in reports. Yeah, maybe reports is the. Yeah, don't see that. If the island is Capri, then our yeah, the scumbag is a pig and it has the R for Republican inside it to get a prig. Ah, blue nose now, yeah. I think I was getting blue nose mixed up with blue stocking. All right. Yeah, I'm going to put in Capri, but I have no idea why, so we'll go to 15 squared at the end and find out. All right, while I was paused, I looked at my beastly and brave rule on ineffective banks. We're only given vowels so far, but I then realized, oh, banks might indicate a hidden clue. And sure enough, rule on ineffective has leonine, relating to a lion and therefore beastly and brave. Oh, there's our good to see. Maybe it's an adverb ending in ly and it means good. Message about humanity originally attributed to monastery. Maybe it's an ly, something to do with monasteries, but I don't see it. This is my party leader. I don't see how I would fit a word like lion inside, because I think it would have to start there and then the second word. Oh, sorry, yeah, for a moment I thought the second word was 3 letters, but no, it could be into. So something into a. Yeah, so if it was L, oh no, sorry, it would be. Oh, how about fly into a rage? Ah, the party leader is Nigel Farage. Okay, no comment. Anyway, there we go. So lose the plot. Oh, is that really what that means? I suppose so. Okay, that's our message. You stop looking at new. Well, it's not an anagram of token then, I think. But very odd. All right, can I start to get a foothold in the top? Oh, that looks like it might end in DGE. Play with. Leading character in turmoil. Case of denial. Oh no, I did think that might be DL, so maybe it's oh, I was thinking of canoodle, but I think we need 2 O's. Play with. Oh, not dawdle or Yeah, play with leading character in turmoil. Oh, trifle, play with. But I think we're gonna have our T from turmoil, and now we have to have a word for general that ends in E. Well, general I thought might be wide, because I did think we'd have another D there. Twiddle, well, you certainly twiddle your thumbs, and I suppose that's playing with them. But I don't know if there's another meaning of twiddle that I'm not aware of. Anyway, I will take that one. Here's our peer offering testament. Oh, well, New Testament and Old Testament. So I wonder if it is going to be NT or OT on a short type of seafood. Well, I haven't got anything for our peer, but I did glance down at to all appearances and remember there is a Latin phrase. I'll try to pronounce it. I think it's prima facie, something like that. But I do think it ends in E. So I think it is that anagram of America if after the P for pressure. All right. Let's see. That was our tiniest amount of Cinzano spat out by Duck. Yeah, it's going to be a something ER. Oh, I think the duck is like might be a quacker. And so one not drinking after you remove the C is a Quaker. All right, that's a little tricky. Ooh, so that Q is nice. Seafood. Oh, the seafood is squid, but shortly we drop the D, and then we have our New Testament, and it's not a peer of the realm. It's to squint at something. All right. Very soon, I think that's the definition. Plague carrier brought a. Oh, rats can, of course, bring a flame. Oh, no, the definition is a flame or a loved one. Very soon is in a mo, then the rat, and then the A. All right, so we're not going to see any more letters for 17 across. And I know that one of you gets very upset when the rules are not followed of cryptic crosswords, where we should be given at least 50% of the letters in the word. But here we're only getting 4 out of 9. That does seem unfair a little bit, especially when it's Paul and it's Friday and I want to stop and eat my lunch. Um, I do think we're going to have an H there. Oh, could it be an ALLY? Good to see message about humanity originally. Oh, so what would the message be? And then is it going to be attributed to monastery, something like parochially, but yeah, I have no idea what that might be. All right, the right-hand side finally is looking all right. Oh, here's our Old Money as Ivy League member in Clover say. Maybe it is in clover say, and it's a word that means when you're well off. Old money, I don't know, rupee, Ivy League. Yeah, I'm going to pause and look up the Ivy League members. One of the Ivy League members is Pennsylvania, which is often called Penn. And then old money, I thought of the halfpenny. And so clover say is hey. I didn't know. Oh, maybe metaphorically. I think maybe metaphorically making hay, you're in the clover. Perhaps. All right, this looks like something the something this yeah, I think it's going to be something on put the oh I know put the something in. Of course, the dictator is Putin. Put the knife in. Broken by dismissal. Put the sack in. Put the fire in. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Of course, it is put the boot. If you get dismissed, you get the boot. And that is an expression I do remember. All right, while I was paused, I also gave up and I went to wordplays.com for this one. There were quite a few possibilities, but I did wonder. I saw one and I thought, oh, maybe it's a works that is near a building site, and that might be a brick yard. And I think Will is Will Shakespeare, who is the bard, and that claims or goes around Ricky for Dick. That is fiendishly difficult, I think. All right, so what is our issue now? Oh, I don't think it's going to be a child. Maybe it's an issue as in some issue you're discussing, or issue as in to issue forth, and then hurdling boat, discipline with obstacles. Oh, parkour maybe. Oh, the boat is an arc, and issue is pour. I suppose people pour out of a building, they issue out of it. All right. Dead round. What the heck is that? I cannot think of a word for either dead or round with the T at the beginning and end. Toast, taint, trout, trait. No. How about our sea monster? Finishing off Balearic Islands. Yeah, sea monster finishing off could be the A and the R, A and R. Then we would have two letters for Balearic and Islands. No idea what that is. Oh, here's my ridge. Ah, so it's not my brimstone, thank goodness. Ridge in black. Oh, and black is not B. Oh, maybe it's an actual black rock. But what insect? Not caterpillar, cockroach, cicada. Yeah, let me pause and try and go through the alphabet for the second letter. Well, centipede will fit, but I don't know. A ridge might be a tip, but then that's going to be in Cenede. Let me go ahead and check that one. No, I can't think of anything else. I'm going to reveal it. I've seen cochineal as a dye, I think, and maybe it comes from insects. So then, oh, the black rock is coal, of course. And a ridge is a chine. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that word before. Another very tricky one. All right, deal, stuffed by the sound of it. Oh, you might make a pact, which sounds like P-A-C-K-E-D. All right. Used up, looking at new token for beer. Yeah, I'm not seeing a beer there. Let me pause and ponder that one. Ah, of course, Pilsner. We've had it before. I've had it before. Used up. I don't know why it's right if it is right. So we'll check 15 squared. Yeah, let's go ahead and check that one. It is right, but I don't get it. Here's our sun features. Oh, I think a European article is a European version of the, which in Spain would be el. And the sun, I think, is rays. And then reports. If you report information, you relay it, I think. All right, just one left. And of course, I'm not sure of any of these letters I've put in. Good to see. Message. Yeah, I think the ending would have to be part of the message that goes about humanity originally. So I don't think it is going to be that. I'm just going to put in Marshally. Let's check it. No. At least I was right about the H. But let's reveal that one. Watchable. Good to see. Wow. All right. A message about humanity originally attributed. I have no idea what this is saying. All right, just the top left. Left are dead. Round. Now a round of beer, something that is round, like a torus. Oh, let me go ahead and check. No, that's right. That's right. So a round of beer, I don't know. I'm just thinking a toast. Let's check it. It is right. I do vaguely remember that a round can be a slice of bread. Maybe from the olden days where bread was maybe generally round. I don't know. Oh, a sea monster would be an orca. Finishing off. Ah, yeah, Majorca, Minorca. So it is a finish and ending off of the two of those islands Maybe there's more than those two. Oh, that's very clever. Well, the whole thing was very clever, far too clever for me. Let's check all. Everything else stayed in. Did we have anything? We had a Q. I don't think we had any other funny letters. V. I didn't see a theme. All right, let's go quickly to 15 squared. All right, the blog is by SC Chua. We just get a thank you to Paul, no editorializing. All right, finally got the Putin Orca Brickyard, yeah, Bard and Ricky. All right, a cable, oh, of course, is a telegram that goes around the H. Oh, and that goes after, attributed to. Oh, that's a very fancy way of just saying it goes after a monastery, a what, which we have had before. All right, and a byline. Yeah, a row of similar things are a bank, I suppose. Double definition, as in you overstep and you're toast, and yes, a slice of bread, toasted bread included. Yeah, so very tricky. Hay is animal fodder made from example clover. Oh, okay. Twiddle, fiddle with, yeah. Okay. 14. Ooh, there's a picture of a cochineal, I suppose. Chine is a mountain ridge. Maybe I have seen that before. I need to remember it. Reversal of used up in a down clue. Oh, sorry, reversal used up is a reversal. Re is a reference to looking at. Wow, I don't think I've seen that before. We've seen usually about or on the subject of for re, then the N, and then a slip could be a coupon. Yeah, I think we've seen that before. And there, an island, and also a homophone of a Ford, and we did have the Ford Capri recently. All right, OMG. Couldn't crack several of them. Yeah, like 23 down was definitely one I had trouble with. Yeah, the suffixes of Menorca, Mallorca, yeah. The article is Ellen Reyes, yeah, I think so. Yeah, so glad it wasn't me blogging this. Very hard work, but worth it. Oh, Matt had a lot of fun with it. I don't know if I did. Anyway, I got there in the end. All right, I'm off to me lunch. Anyway, thanks as always for watching. Have a great day and have a great weekend.